Today I'm going to show you 4 classic rock licks with odd note groups in them. So the first 2 licks that we're going to check out have groups of 5, and the last 2 are more of a classic rock kind of thing with groups of 3. You've probably played them before, but I think it's interesting to look at and analyze. So let's check out the first lick. Now this first lick is an Eric Johnson sort of cascading pentatonics thing. The backing track and the tabs for this lesson are available on my Patreon. The link's in the description below. Let's check out the lick. Now it's very straightforward. We're in the classic box, position 1. We're going to start on the minor third and descend in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do the same exact pattern, but starting on the next lowest string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing. Same thing. The last group is a group of 4, and then we return to the root note. 1, 2, 3, 4, root note. Nice and slow, that sounds like this. When we're playing this, the rhythm is the most important thing. We can try and put 5 notes in the space of 1 beat, but the idea is that we want this odd sort of rhythmic displacement happening where you've got groups of 5, but you might be playing it as 16th notes, so it doesn't quite match up evenly, but you are still playing in time. So check this out. I'm going to put a metronome on and show you what that sounds like. This is 8th notes. Let's do a triplet figure. Now I'm picking everything at the moment when I'm demonstrating, but I do like to do those as pull-offs. It's a little bit easier, nice fluid motion. I like that sound of the legato thing, and it's a little bit easier for me to get my fingers around, which is totally fine. We're going to speed it up. Let's try and do semiquavers. So there's semiquavers or 16th notes. Let's try and do some 16th note triplet. So that 16th note triplet thing is quite challenging. I've got to work up that speed to get it really, really even, but that's what you heard in that backing track, and that's how it sounds when you do it in time. Let's look at the second lick. Minor third, bending up, sort of like a half step, and then we're hitting the root note, and then we're hitting the perfect 5th, so that's 3 notes, and then we're hitting the flat 7, and then we're back to the perfect 5th, and then we repeat. In the example I gave with the backing track, I do have different dismounts. The tab is available on my Patreon. However, I'm just going to show you the sequence and how it lines up with the beat. I alternate pick everything here. So I'm doing down, up, down, up, down. And then when I hit the first note of the lick again, it becomes an upstroke because of the 5-note group. That's the tricky part. Now you can also displace the start of that. So instead of starting on the 1, you could start on the and. Check it out. Let's move on to the next 2 licks. So this next one is really, really a classic lick. You have played it before. It's a group of 3. Classic minor pentatonic box, bending from the perfect 4th, giving it a little bit of attitude, hitting the perfect 5th, and then the flat 7. So I'm putting this in a semi-quaver rhythm. It's a group of 3 played with a group of 4 notes per beat. That's that rhythmic displacement, right? Let's look at the next one. This is just a little bit of fun. Classic rock lick. It's a great spot to get that major sounding blues thing happening. We're playing the perfect 5th, then we're hitting the 6th, and then we're hitting the root note. Pretty cool, it's simple, it's effective, but that's the idea. That rhythmic displacement makes it a little bit more interesting. The backing track is available on my Patreon. The link is in the description. I've got tabs and all the other backing tracks and videos and stuff that I've done there as well that you can check out. Thanks so much. See you on the next one.